Welcome to the first in a new daily Rokk Around the Clock, your bite-sized Google Stadia news update. In today's show, Google Stadia stealth drops an unexpected New Year's present. Football Manager gets cleared for kickoff again, and could we see State Share coming to Stadia soon? But first, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss out on the latest Stadia news. If you'd like to support my content, please consider joining Team Rokk by hitting the join button on this page. With a unique monthly prize draw for all members and exclusive weekly content, everyone's a winner. On New Year's Day, Google Stadia released the previously announced Pro subscription games, but surprised us all with an extra title. We knew that F1 2020, Figment, Hotline Miami, and Ari and the Secret of Seasons were coming, but joining them in a stealth drop for New Year was El Hijo, a Wild West tale which was only released on Stadia 29 days before. This followed a holiday's gift from Stadia of Cthulhu Saves Christmas, making 6 games if you include that one since the last Pro drop on December the 1st. Once more proving that Stadia Pro subscriptions are the best value in cloud gaming. The January all-European lineup consisted of F1 2020, the high-quality Formula One racing simulator from UK studio Codemaster, soon to be part of EA, first appeared last July on Stadia and elsewhere, and is highly regarded for its authenticity. Figment, new to Stadia although first released in 2017, Figment is an ideal family game, particularly for smaller screens. From Danish developer Bedtime, Figment 2 is set for release this year and no doubt will also be making its way to Stadia at some point. Hotline Miami, a top-down 8-bit shooter from Swedish Denaton Games, first arrived on Stadia in September 2020, along with Hotline Miami 2 Wrong Number, which is a sure bet now to be a future pro game as well. Ari and the Secret of Seasons, another first for the platform going straight to Pro. Released in September 2020, Belgian developer Fishing Cactus also has another title, Epistory, coming to Stadia soon. El Hijo, a Wild West tale, appears as a Pro game less than a month after first appearing on Stadia. The developer, Handy Games, is part of the ever-growing portfolio of studios owned by Austrian powerhouse THQ Nordic. They're no strangers to Stadia either, with Darksiders Genesis, Monster Jam Steel Titans, SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, Kronos Before the Ashes, Saints Row 3, and Destroy All Humans, either available now or slated to appear very soon. Back in November, Football Manager 2021 was cleared for Google Stadia but didn't appear day and date, as many had hoped. Last month there was concern in the community when Football Manager 2020 was pulled without notice. It later transpired that this is usual for the title due to expiring licenses and happens across all platforms, but still no sign of the newest version on Stadia. Then, a few days ago on the last day of 2020, Football Manager 2021 suddenly reappeared on Peggy with a second clearance for Stadia, reigniting hopes that it will shortly appear on the platform. Football Manager has been a steady favourite on Stadia, building in popularity thanks to streamers like Stadia Mania, demonstrating the immense depths to the title. This may of course just be a formality as there is no published release date on Stadia as yet, but it renews hopes that the title will be coming in the near future. Back in 2019, when Google Stadia was revealed in detail, many YouTube features were demonstrated, and although most were not available at launch, they've steadily been rolled out over the past 12 months. One still to make an entrance is State Share, a feature that will allow a player to share their position in a game to other players. Perfect for a helping hand or just to challenge friends. Now, it's fair to say that Crater does have a very early form of State Share, although not called that, but in the latest build of the Google Stadia for Android app, this feature appears to be being readied for wider launch. In-app hooks indicate that we will be able to create a state share from a screen grab or even video captures within compliant games. This could mean that the feature will be coming soon, although it's worth pointing out that we have seen updates to Stadia apps in the past, notably with mentions of family sharing, which didn't get rolled out for some time later. Definitely a welcome feature when it arrives. And that's a wrap for today's Rokk Around the Clock. Join me, Rokk, for another bite-sized update of Google Stadia news tomorrow. And don't forget to check out my other shows, which you can find nearly every day of the week. Rokk out.